Very warm welcome. Assalamu alaikum. You guys are watching Gulistan News Channel. This is Irfan Fazil, your host. Today we have a special program, like we have a special guest coming from Singapore now and settled in Kashmir for a long time. And particularly they have devised and developed a fantastic industry in Kashmir Valley. We have with us our guest Rafida. Rafida, welcome. Rafida is a brand director, Mirage India chapter, and after some couple of days, she is going to launch the best industry and the best hospitality office in Srinagar as well for the products and related their queries. So, Rafida,
Yes.
this is really nice that you're going to settle industry in Kashmir. First of all, I would like to ask you, how do you feel the people? How do you feel the hospitality? How do you feel the climate, the nature? Especially in Kashmir, for a long time you are, surviving this.
Yes, definitely everyone world know how beautiful Kashmir is. It's a heaven on earth. And Kashmiri people are very welcoming. And there's many more reasons why I'm here.
Great.
And there's many more opportunities for me, to work together with Kashmir and able to develop something very much positive and grow Kashmir economy better.
Okay.
So I hope my support will make a difference.
Right.
Yes.
Great. So let's discuss your industry, which is a Mirage Group.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is Mirage Group, and especially you're connected with Singapore to Kashmir now. Please explain the Mirage Group to you.
Okay, basically, this is my new project. Okay, my new project launched. It is from Mirage Group. Mirage Group is a huge company in Singapore, one of the leading aesthetics in Singapore. Under them, they have 3 companies, which is one called M Institute, and then another is Mirage Miracle and Mirage Aesthetics. Okay, so basically these 3 companies have their role and they are a cycle. So first step is the institute. So what I'm launching on this 14 is actually the M Institute, where we are going to educate open classes and courses to educate AI series aesthetics. Okay, where now the global era aesthetic is growing everywhere.
Oh,
okay,
fab.
The AI series, artificial intelligence, and all that.
Right.
And our company, Mirage in Singapore, they have won so many awards and so many recognition. Even if you can Google Mirage Aesthetics Singapore, you can actually Google and see all their achievements.
Right.
So to have them, and their founder is actually Mika Hiyashi. She's a Japanese lady, and her husband is Sean Tan. She's a Singaporean. And they are very power couple, and they have great innovations and ideas in the business. And to get this opportunity and being entrusted via them to have their company in India is actually a big advantage for us.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Because they have much to offer us.
Right.
And in order to, the one best thing about this is that we does not want to get ourselves missing out what is happening in the fast advanced country. So this is one we offered, where we can actually join hands and develop India. We're looking at Pan India for this company, but we started with Kashmir.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
So I have one more question to you. Like when we talk about the launch, so what are you launching especially in India?
Okay, the M Institute. All right, it's a course. It's a aesthetic course, and the interesting course about this course is that it's different from any course that is offering. Is that this course include machineries, the AI series aesthetic machineries, and include products. So meaning after they postgraduate from the course with their certification, they can actually work any part of the world. Okay, it's been recognized. Even we also have demand even for them with that certification. If they have graduated here in India, they can actually offer any job back there in Singapore or any part of the country.
Right.
So the best part of this course also, after you postgraduate, you can actually just follow up and start without need to wait.
Right.
Because you already have the machine and you already have the products, and then our part, our M Institute part, we does not stop you there right after the course. We will be there continuously to let you grow and make sure your career is being developed.
Right.
So make sure the course is not a waste.
Right.
So, and it's recognized by the world, it's a good advantage for the manpower here.
When we talk about the difference part, I would like to know what is the difference between aesthetics and AI aesthetics?
Okay. AI aesthetic is non-invasive. Okay, so aesthetic that is as we know, it is always invasive and it needed to have a doctor. Okay, it needed to have a doctor to run it. Of course, having the doctor's qualifications, having the doctor's creditability, they are best to actually hands on the aesthetic. So this course will help to actually boost the doctor's skills.
Okay.
So that they have this AI aesthetic, non-invasive, who other part of a country already being practiced by non-doctors.
Right.
You see, because it's non-invasive.
Exactly.
But here, I believe strongly with the doctor creditabilities and with the people that has expertise on it, I think they are best to actually hold on it.
Okay.
You know, to have this course.
Okay.
Because it's something where, because skin issues, skin analyze, you need expertise on that.
Very true.
You know, to understand the skin and all that. So the analyze and all that then comes to the machine, then comes to the technology. So what we are looking at here is the fact that the treatment is for two different audience.
Right.
Meaning to say, not all clients or not all patients willingly to take the risk out of any treatment on them,
Right.
especially when it is got to do with invasive treatment, because they have that post-recovery.
Yes, absolutely.
You see?
Absolutely.
So having this AI series aesthetic that we are introducing, there is no post-recovery treatment.
Okay.
So after treatment, the post-treatment, there's no recovery stage that they need to
Right.
worry on.
Right.
So after they have the treatment, they can actually see the instant result and can go on to an event.
And it's visible.
Yes. So that is the good thing about AI.
When we talk about the courses, like I want to know the advantages of courses. What are the advantages of the courses?
It's definitely recognized now in this global era. In this this course have all kinds of courses. They have all kinds of treatment, not just one specific. Okay, our students can have various options on their interest.
Right.
Okay, even they can continue from one course to another course.
Right.
Because every course will give them different machine, and every course will give them more options on treatments that they can offer post course.
Okay.
So so meaning to say their returns from the course that they invested on the course is very fast returns. So it's fast. This course is very beneficial. It's a genuine course that does not stuck you with just certificate. Okay, because this treatment right now is also a demand. Okay, and as an example, ourselves in Singapore, this company in Singapore, they already have 500,000 clients. Yes, and on this aesthetic, that means look at the size of Singapore compared to India.
That's really lovely. Like there is totally a change. So when we talk about the courses of treatment, is there any sort of advantage with courses and study?
Yes, definitely there are, because example the courses treatment is very demand has like the needling. But one thing interesting about Mirage Aesthetic and their machineries is that one machine can do various treatment. So not just one. So even the course is just not one treatment course that you are studying. You are with that one machine, we give you a bonus treatment that we can add on knowledge to you, that you can apply to it, so you can get your returns back. When you start practicing, you can get the returns back. Yeah, so that is the huge advantage of it. Okay, then another thing that I need to share with you.
Sure.
Okay, this is something that is a breaking news. Okay, that we have just launched a new machine. Okay, and a new course which is for the stretch marks.
Okay.
So this has only hold in Taiwan and Singapore.
Okay.
And now we are giving it to India.
And especially in Kashmir?
Yes, start in Kashmir. Start in Kashmir. So these stretch marks are invisible. You know how world knows that it's not easy to reduce stretch mark. Or to even get it off your stretch mark. We are not looking at pregnancy women. We are also looking at people go gym when their body transform. And then they have stretch marks at their body and all that. So this treatment, this machine can do the wonders of removing it.
Is it eligible for everybody, the course? Like when we talk about it, is it eligible for everyone who can apply for the course, who can easily do it?
As for now, we would advise for doctors. Okay, we would advise the doctors to come in the course, especially in Kashmir, and then inshallah we will see how the growth is, and we will see how the response are. Because why and how Miraj chose India?
Right.
Because it started with all the students from the doctors from India coming Singapore for the course.
Okay.
Yes.
So they don't want, now they don't have to come to Singapore.
Yes, because they've been coming to Singapore and been taking the course and been inviting us over. So they've been telling Miraj, why don't you come and have it in India? You know, we would start up, we would open up and all these kinds of demands that we are getting. And I'm blessed, Alhamdulillah. I'm blessed that Miraj Group Singapore actually would like to collaborate with me because I have been in India for some time, especially Kashmir.
Okay.
So on my profile here and in Singapore, they are actually offered me to collaborate and bring Miraj in India.
Okay.
So for me, is entrust, you know, being a Singaporean and become a bridge between India and Singapore.
Right.
And I am very blessed also to that I have a very good legal advisor of mine who working with me in Kashmir because I'm a foreigner. I need to also work with a good local.
Absolutely.
And I met a very good team with me. I have myself advocate Mudassir Sufi, and I also have a brand ambassador Bilkis Mir.
Okay.
Alongside with this entire project. Because an example, this whole idea is, I can tell you from my heart, is extremely genuine. Because having Bilkis Mir as our brand ambassador, people would question like, it is aesthetic, it's beauty, it's treatment, why does not have like a certain model, you know, that easy to sell a certain product.
I can be the one.
Yes, definitely, you'll be the easy one. Because you have a very good grooming and very good maintain. I'm impressed actually.
Thank you.
So we have Bilkis Mir because why? We totally honored on her achievements being the Olympic representing India. Meaning to say 28 years of her life, she have made her own skin being exposure in all those weather, you know, salt waters, water sports and all that. So her skin get more needed treatment.
Yes.
You see, and she's sacrificing her skin and herself and her beauty needs or her just for India and do a lot of achievement. That's where I told myself she will be the best example for us to offer this treatment upon to her.
Great. So let's talk about the training part. That's very important. When you talk about the training part, there are so many questions, there are so many, you know, chaos and confusion and dilemma, like who are the trainers? Are the trainers from outside or are they local?
They are definitely from Singapore.
Oh.
So yes, every month our Singapore trainers, they are international trainers. They will come every monthly and conduct the class hand to hands with the students. So there won't be any local trainers because we really control
all certified trainers.
Of course, they are international certified, 100 overs certificate. They will be coming in the launch.
Okay.
So on the 14th, the VIPs from Singapore will come in the launch, and even the trainer itself will come in the launch. So there's a lot of, I mean, you were definitely invited also.
Thank you.
Then personally meet them. Yeah, they are very creditable.
When we talk about the time duration, especially, you know, when we talk about the time duration of a course. So what are the time duration for a course? Suppose if someone's really want to do this course, short span of a time, is there any like kind of, where he can excel easily?
Yes. Okay, here you need to understand that these courses are for professionals. Okay, meaning to say when people who interested in these courses, they also already have their career, they have their professions. As what I mentioned, we are looking at the first step to have doctors.
Right.
So they would not want their time span of studying and courses again that will affect their time in their practice and their career. So having this course for them, there are a lot of ranged and courses, but the minimum duration of time is actually only 3 days.
Only 3 days?
Yes.
Oh, very short.
Yes, and only 3 days. And because why? We understand the value of
time.
The time of the professionals, and that's one. in Singapore, we even have in our courses in Singapore Institute, we even have courses one day because by the professionals who tell us that we want the knowledge, we want the skill, and they're willing to sacrifice the entire 12 hours of a course.
Right.
Because for in our country, time is money.
Yes.
Time is precious.
Time is precious.
But not here in Kashmir.
Yes.
Here Kashmir is blessed with so many things and so many natures. Yeah.
So if someone wants to do this course, is it necessary that the basic education or kind of any good qualification after then he can apply or she can apply?
Yes, they would have to have a minimum experience, expertise in aesthetics. They will be a good advantage. They will be a good advantage, yes.
So when we talk about the machinery part and the manufacturing part, is it from your company?
Yes, our machineries are all made from Taiwan, Korea, Japan technology, and we manufacture it, and we even manufacture the products.
Oh wow!
Yes, and our products are from Korea. So everything is being controlled and standard. Even our products are also award-winning products that compete to world brand. And they won the best skincare, the best serum. You see, my brother, here I need to a bit educate on it, the whole idea.
Right.
What is actually the aesthetic and what is as a client point of view.
Right.
As a client, when we do treatment, right? Because we want to fix and recovery our skin better, right? And we must also understand the whole process of the treatment.
Right. Right.
So when we have the expertise, first they have the knowledge by giving the analyze on our treatment, right? The second stage, they need to use a certain tools, the technique to penetrate the product, the treatment from the product that into our skin.
True.
So what matters? The matters is this tree is a team.
Right. Right.
The next step
by step.
Yes. The next step is the product. If you have a good machineries, example whether it's invasive or it's not invasive aesthetic, a good machinery. But if you don't have come with a good product, so you will, and then you will get the result of your body or skin is actually based on the product.
Absolutely.
Not based on the machine or based on the doctors.
Right.
You see, because the doctor have done their part, analyzing it.
Yes. Yes.
But it is your luck whether the product actually suits to your skin, or the product does not, or even safe. So our products are actually botanical products. They are organic. They are very safe, natural, and there's no side effect. And the best part of our product is that you can actually even do your research in detail. I mean, this interview would not allow me to share everything.
I have a question regarding the treatment. Like most treatment we have seen, the aesthetics recovery had a stage.
Yes.
So when we talk about the recovery time after treatment, what was that?
That is the thing. It's on the product and the machine, which is not invasive.
Yes.
So, meaning to say, after the treatment, there is no worries. If you do those invasive aesthetics, right? Laser or others, you have right after treatment redness.
Absolutely. That's what I asked in this question. Yes.
Redness and all these things. And then sometimes the product reaction also.
Absolutely. That's what I asked
you are so right. The product reaction also. So with us, we can guarantee you that you will not face this issue. Because why?
Research.
Yes. Machine itself is already AI aesthetic, which is not invasive. So, and then you have the product, which is botanicals. And have won a lot of awards. So, everything comes hands to hand.
So, we can say it's a research oriented.
Yes. It's a cycle and everything is covered in every sector so that the client itself, even the patient itself, would have a genuine result. A genuine fair treatment. Yes.
So in this interview, there are so many people watching out there. When we talk about your services design, is it only for the women or for men? If there is something, so what is offering as well?
It's for everyone, men and women, because everyone has skin issues. You see, everyone need all kinds of treatment. Even dark spot, hormone problems, even we have actually more deeper courses. We even have onto the teeth.
Right.
Even on the hair. We have a lot actually, but it does not come all at one time.
So is there any sort of specific age also?
No, not really. Any age can.
Any age can.
Any age
so
can.
children can also.
No.
That's what I asked you.
No. As we start, it will be all from the professionals.
Right.
So the professionals have some knowledge in aesthetic. So it can be just fresh grads,
Okay.
fresh graduates, doctors,
Okay.
who have not even do any of their practice, or
Right.
even undergraduate doctors who are still inclined, who can actually understand this education courses and all that. Yeah, anyone.
So one question we have: do you have any special treatment that you able to offer? For example, others not introduced to. Do you have any special offers in it?
Yes, as for now, as what I shared earlier, is the stretch marks.
Okay.
Which is not in the market.
Okay.
All right, which is not in the market, and
Right.
we are offering that. And again, these treatments will only performed by our students.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Only will perform our students, and we have not even yet to launch any treatment publicly.
Okay.
Okay. Because our step is actually we want to educate first. So we start with the M Institute first.
Okay, so that's what we can say, simply like A, B, C, D, then go to the Z.
Yes.
All right. So now, congratulations that you're going to launch your, this 14th of March, your office and all that. So you look forward to it. And what is actually the launch for you, especially when you are going to launch your series on 14th of March? What was your launch?
Okay, I want to share the awareness that our presence, a very well prestige company from a foreign country that entrusted India and entrusted Kashmir as our home launch. And then because I want to have the idea of everyone questioning me, why Kashmir?
Absolutely.
And so there's a huge pan-India.
Yes.
You see, why Kashmir?
Yes.
So, because
as we have seen, we have different skin here. We have always a glowing skin. A lot of different personality people all around have nature skins, right?
Yes, you are right. But actually, Kashmir will be the first genuine launch for us. Why? This is the reason. Two things is because we understand that students from India, pan-India, coming all the way travel to Singapore
right.
for the course.
Exactly.
Why not they travel to Kashmir and develop the tourism in Kashmir?
Okay.
So it become a medical tourism.
Wow.
Okay. They come to Kashmir, take the course in Kashmir. There's two emotions here that we are offering. Is for them to actually see the beauty of Kashmir and have the course in the short duration.
Fab.
Okay, which is actually collide to the tourism.
Right.
All right. They see Kashmir, they bring back their medical tourism. So there's two things that I'm actually offering. That's one. Another thing is that it's also a challenge on our side because genuinely in the whole pan-India, the Kashmiri having more skin issues than them. Why? Because of the dry weather of the winter.
All right.
You get what I mean?
So fantastic. So we have a final question for you. Like, where will be your next step after Kashmir? Because no doubt you're talking about the industry. It's a huge industry.
Yes.
Your next step after Kashmir?
New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Yes, our mega launch will be New Delhi, and the founder themselves from Mirage Group will be present in New Delhi, inshallah. Yeah.
So it's a fab, and what we can say is a fantastic news that you're coming from, one place to the another, and you're already settled down your things in Kashmir as well. It was really a lovely conversation with you, and I feel so pleasure that you just had a great time with us. Rafida, we hope that you'll get a fabulous response from Kashmir as well.
Inshallah. Thank you so much to you, my dear brother, because it's a privilege for me to actually sit down with you and actually share this with you. And you were the chosen one actually for me to sit down and share with. We do have a very good response because it also been released in Singapore press.
All right.
So Singapore press actually aware, and already in Singapore aware that the fact that we are entering India and we have mentioned Kashmir.
Wow.
So the next step, whatever is being shared here will also be shared back in our country, in Singapore. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rafida. So this was all about the conversation, and this was all about with Rafida, brand director, Mirage India chapter, and this was all about the aesthetics they are going to launch, and she is going to launch a great initiative on ground, especially in the month of March 14th onwards. We hope that she will get a huge business. She'll get a lot of clients there. And thank you so much for joining us. This was all about. I hope you had a great time. Keep watching Gulistan News. This is all about. This is Irfan Fazil signing off with camera person Samir Wani. Goodbye and take care.